Hello everyone and welcome to KassDays. Today we are dropping a visit at Canadian Tire as we have some small car repairs to get done, and this is a store in Canada. I'm not sure if it's anywhere else that kind of carries all kinds of auto parts from tires, as it says in the name, but to household goods, pet foods, etc. So anyways, let's go in. Let me see if I can find what I'm looking for, and I'll show you what I was after and what I'm intending to repair. So see you in a bit. All right, we are back out of the store, and we got these two struts here. According to the store's manual and comparison chart, they should actually match this vehicle. In this case, it's a Mazda 6. What we are trying to do is replace these two struts here. You may wonder why I want to replace them. Right now it's around 0 or 32 Fahrenheit, so the tailgate stays up quite well. But if it goes into the minus 10, 20s or 30s, this will start to drop and becomes a safety issue. You open it and it just drops right back down on your head, your shoulder. So that's less than ideal. So let's see if they work. They're slightly different in size, but according to the store, they should match or should work. I've never replaced some of them, so let's give this a whirl and see how this works out for us. Okay, let's see how this works. Just in case you wonder, no, I didn't consult the manual. I'm just looked at it and think it should be pretty straightforward, but yeah, here we go. So these are the new ones. I can get them out, that's a good start. So these are the new ones here. And we're going to replace this one. And from what I can tell is there's just a little spring here. Take a small screwdriver, loosen the spring, pop them off their anchor points, and install the new one. Sounds easy enough, but we shall see how this works out for us. All right, so when I said spring, it may be a little C-clamp, like a little clip. We are trying to get out of here, so let's give it a whirl and see if we can get this resolved. So I'm getting older here. I need some glasses here so I can actually see close up what I'm doing. So here we go. It looks like that's where we go with the screwdriver. We pop this clip, and then with a bit of luck, I guess, let's see. So that should make it loose now. So let's see. Look at that. It's out of it. Now I just kind of got to figure out how I'm going to compress it, I guess, and take it completely out so it's loose for up here. Maybe easier said than done. There we go. Now, of course, the problem I have is the tailgate will start to drop. So either I got to take something to prop it up or have it on my shoulder. But let's see what we can come up with here. Think we got something, a good old 2x4 that should bail us out. So let's get this back out again. Oh, if I can, that is. There we go. We grab the 2x4 and hold up that tailgate. There we go. That works like a charm. Now we're going to try the same thing up here. Again, we got this clamp. Oh, look at that. Just about fell off. Huh. That was relatively easy. Now, the only thing I'm a bit skeptical, to be honest, if I look at them, this is the one we took off, and this is the one that's supposed to fit. So before we do both sides, let's just try it on one and see, because it's a good 1.5 inches longer. So I'm a bit skeptical, but there may be enough space that it still works. But anyways, let's try. So it's exactly the same system again. We have the little clip here, the clamp. There we go. That is already loose, I guess. So we gotta turn it to the right spot. Now the challenge might be is to compress this so we can actually clip it in here. So I'm not sure if that's the right way to start the top and try it at the bottom, or if it would have been better the other way around. But first of all, let's see if we can even compress this and get it anywhere near here. Holy smoke, that doesn't work that well. Wondering how we're going to do this here, because to compress them, that seems to be much more difficult than I imagined. So let's take it off at the top, and we'll start with the bottom and give it a whirl that way. Well, here we are again, another trip later to the store. And guess what? As I was skeptical at the beginning, and the manuals and everything said they are supposed to work, the new ones I showed you. After all, that 1.5 inches does matter. So in this case, I guess I can say size does actually truly matter. So we got the proper length this time. So instead of going by the manuals and what all the good books say, I took the one I took off, as you've seen, and they take it as a sample to the store to match it up. And supposedly this is now the correct one. So let's give this a whirl and see how we can put this back on again. So this should be much easier, because the problem with the other ones, there was just no way to overcome that extra 1.5 inches to compress them, or to compress it enough so we can actually reconnect it again. So let's give this a try and see if this one works any better now. So again, we use our screwdriver, go into with this clamp, put this one on here. Then I'm going to use a little cloth here, going to line it up correctly. And use a cloth here so I'm not going to scratch anything. And I may block your view a bit, so there's two things now going to happen. I'm going to push this up, I lift the tailgate, I'm going to remove the 2x4, lift it up, see if I can compress it enough up here, and connect it. So I might be standing in front of the shot what I'm doing, but that's kind of the game plan. So let's give this a whirl, and hopefully this works a little bit better for us here. So let's get started with remove the 2x4. Then we go over here, we'll prop this bit on our shoulder, and here we go. Let's try this. Looks already much better than the last one, so let's just try. Let's see here. There we go. Holy smoke. That was much better. That's how easy this is. So now we just gotta repeat, I guess, the same on the other side. And we actually successfully managed to replace them and resolve the issue with the tailgate dropping on us. Guys, this is not a how-to video. This is just KassDays, trials and tribulations, everyday life. There may be a better way. Some mechanics that do this for a living, they probably roll their eyes when they see what I'm doing here. But again, disclaimer, this is not a how-to do things. I'm not saying, guys, that's how you do it whatsoever. That's just how I did it and what worked for me. So if you want to try this, I guess it's at your own risk. But I'm happy. Didn't have to go to a mechanics and problem is solved. Anyways, guys, just want to show you what exactly I did. I'm not sure if you can actually see it here. There's a little cutout. There is a little clip here. You can just lift this spring or this clip. That opens the head in here. Not sure it shows on the camera. That allows you to pull it off. Once it's back on, you just pull it out. It snaps in place. The clips go into the opening and it closes and locks it in place. So see you in the next one. Take care.